Game number 2 here in this regional semifinal tournament. Game 1 saw Chippewa punch their ticket to the championship game with a 42-36 win over Crestview, outscoring Crestview 14-8 in the fourth quarter to get it done. That leads us to the nightcap. And the nightcap, the Triway Lady Titans, led by Mike Miller, 19-6 overall, come in. And their opponent, Norwayne, the Lady Cats, 22-2, the top seed in this region. And Pete Norman alongside Mike Breckenridge this time for the call. And Mike, they played earlier in the year. It was all Norwayne. I don't look for it to be the same type of game this year.
Well,
this time.
Number one for Norwayne, they have a single-minded goal, get back to Dayton, and that's tough. Their goal all year was to go back and try and win a state championship. They were in the state championship game last year, lost to Portsmouth. They've had the target on their back all season. Had to beat Chippewa final game of the regular season just to win the league outright. That being said, Triway's up against it. Triway probably surprised most folks by being here. They upset Keystone in the district title. So Mike Miller's team's playing with borrowed money. We'll just see how good they can be tonight. It's an uphill battle for sure.
And Mike got a chance to talk to both coaches. We'll go ahead and take our opening break, come back and hear what they have to say. Right after that, it's Triway versus Norwayne regional semifinal basketball on Local Sports Ohio.
The River Spotlight Athlete of the Week is Central Christian's Ruben Carr. Ruben had a 21-point, 8-rebound effort in a 66-30 sectional championship bout of Wyndham. Hi, I'm Aaron Dorkson at the Insurance Center Agency, and we're proud to sponsor this award. Contact me for a free home, auto, life, or business quote at 330-345-3111. We proudly represent Erie, Wayne, Progressive, and many other A-rated companies. Good luck to all area teams in the tournament.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
Life happens at full speed. Your internet should too. Introducing MCTV Accelerate Fiber, the fast, reliable internet that keeps your family seamlessly connected. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber is perfect for work, play, and staying connected with loved ones. MCTV, fast, reliable, built for the moments that matter most. Upgrade today and experience the difference.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today. Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1, stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2, also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
Pregame continues now as we speak with Triway basketball coach Mike Miller prior to the regional tonight. Coach, here in the Sweet 16, I know it's a great spot. Coming off a really big win on Saturday for your ball club. I know you enjoy that later, but at least you had the day and the night for your team. Overlooked by a lot, but it means a lot what they've done.
There's no question about it, Mike. For this group of kids, I had one of the parents come up and say, to get this team to the regionals, as a coaching staff, we did a great job. But above that, as the players really started buying in what we wanted to do defensively, and we just got better from actually the last time we played Norwayne. We're 10-1, and since that time, defensively, we've gotten a lot better. Our shot selection has gotten better. Big thing though tonight is the same thing happened in the first game. We have got to find a way to get all 5 girls blocking out, getting to the glass, and keep them on the board. It's a challenge for us with Frey Lake at 6'1", and Mayball 5'11", and DeMassimo, an athletic 5'8" girl. They're all bigger than what we are. So we've got to do the little things, to try to get this game to the fourth quarter. As we said, in my mind, all the pressure's on Norwayne. Everybody expects him to get back to the Final Four. We've told our girls, play relaxed, play your game, play together, and let's see what happens.
When you take a look at your practices last couple of days, obviously you played them during the year and everything. Besides rebounding, was there any focus? How about in the offensive end? When you're in the half court, the key for you tonight to make them work?
Well, big thing, when we saw Keystone's girl that guarded the 5 position did not want to come out and really cover ball screens. And so we went with, ball screens, having our 5 ball screening people and put her in pick and roll situations. And it really opened things up. Now, Coach Shout from Norwayne saw that, so I'm sure Frelick's going to come out, and put a little more pressure on there, or they may switch some things up, maybe play a little more zone. We've got to be ready. We worked on a couple things that we can do. We'll just have to see as we get into the game. It's a game of adjustments at times.
Very good. Mike, as always, I appreciate the time. Wish you the best tonight.
Mike, thanks. Appreciate it.
Looking for a pre-owned vehicle you can count on? At Germain Honda of College Hills, our Honda Certified Pre-Owned program offers options to fit your lifestyle. Choose Honda True Certified for up to 7 years or 100,000 miles of powertrain coverage, 2 complimentary oil changes in the first year, and 24/7 roadside assistance. Or go with Honda True Used for great value. Special financing is available on select models. Visit GermainHondaofCollegeHills.com. Germain Honda of College Hills, just off Cleveland Road in Worcester, Ohio.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
Show. It's Star Strategy. It's Star Strategy.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on: your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
Pregame continues now. We speak with Norway basketball coach Jake Shout prior to the ball game tonight. Coach, back in the regionals, I know each step of the way I'm sure you enjoy a little bit more now. Happy to be here, but another start of a journey. You want to win 2 here at Elyria Catholic. Got to get the first one tonight.
Yeah, it's a blessing to be here. All glory to God for the opportunity, but there's not much time for celebration on a track like this that we're trying to make. So there's a little bit of fun for maybe a half hour after that game at Wellington against Lake Catholic on Saturday, but immediately after we got the results from the Keystone Triway game, all focus was on Triway from there.
When you play a team the second time like this, obviously you can go back, you can look, good, bad, or otherwise. You kind of, you know how the first one went. That went in your favor, but I'm sure you're going to keep the girls in the moment and say, okay, that one's done. We got to work now game 2.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been trying to disassociate from that this entire week. Just try to stay focused on the present of what's in front of us. That game doesn't matter anymore, and so worrying about kind of just the task at hand and making sure we're doing our job defensively in this game. Triway's put in a couple new actions since then, and so we're going to try to really focus on guarding those well and making sure we take away Snyder and Frank. But really, it's a new game. The game back in early January has no bearing on this, and so it's a whole new season at this point.
How about for you guys offensively? It is Triway tonight, but anything else that you're concentrating on to continue to be efficient and continue to be better on that end?
Yeah, we're going to try to get in transition against them. They've done a better job lately of getting back in transition and stopping that. But It'll kind of be just what they throw at us defensively, whether they throw zone or man at us. We ultimately want to get layups. We want to get the ball inside, but we're going to have to make sure we're very decisive with the ball and with our passes and what scoring looks we're getting. So shot selection is going to be very key for us, and we're going to have to be wise and mature basketball players to win it.
All right, Coach. Appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Thanks for having me.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals, so you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
Some call it overplanning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
And Mike, let's look at Triway a little bit. A 54-40 win over Keystone, and it took a career game from Miss Peyton Snyder to advance.
The senior guard had 27 in that ball game. She had 8 threes. Triway as a team was 12 for 23 from three-point land. Obviously, that was big. Norwayne saw it. They know it. They're going to concentrate on the arc, especially since Triway is vertically challenged. You know, they don't have the height. They got to get stuff going on the perimeter. They did that the last time. Snyder and also Sydney Frank. Frank's not a big three-point shooter, but those two are the leading scorers that really a lot of pressure on tonight.
Yeah, that's for sure. Norwayne, on the other hand, as we said, they had it pretty easy through the tournament trail. Blew out Clearview, blew out Beechwood, had their way with Lake Catholic. It's been a pretty easy ride for them.
They're trying to be efficient. You can win, but you don't want to win sloppy. I think that's the key. They have an extreme height advantage over Triway. Both teams know that. I expect Norwayne to do what they do most of the time. They can settle on someone on the high post. They work that high-low game. And Norwayne's a team that doesn't shoot a whole lot of threes anyway. They average less than 15 three-point attempts a ball game. It's a smart team. That's why they shoot 45% from the floor, and that figures the best in our area. Yeah. They get a lot off their defense, but they still only allow 29 a ball game. Despite all their scoring, defense that defense doesn't take a rest. Offense comes and goes. Cats realize defense will always be a big key.
We'll go ahead and take a break here, come back, and Mike should have the starting lineups ready to go. It's Triway against Norwayne, regional semifinal basketball on Local Sports Ohio.
Creating a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
Look to the Bowman Group of drive-thrus for all your party needs. Bowman Beverage, Ice House, and West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester and Gary's drive-thru in Orville wish the very best for all high school tournament basketball teams this season. The Bowman Group of drive-thrus are generous supporters of area youth sports teams, high school teams, and organizations in the area. So swing through, get all your party supplies, and help give back to the community in the process. Good luck to all area sports teams this tournament season.
Visit Runyon's Furniture now for the area's largest selection of outdoor and patio furnishings made in the Americas. Runyon's Furniture, located in Orville.
Runyon's Furniture in Orville. Come on to Runyon's.
When it comes to your future, it's important to plan for the journey. With expert support and a full range of services from Everence, we empower financial well-being for faith-inspired living. Our financial consultants can guide you on your journey toward financial confidence. Integrate your faith and finances today with Everence. Get started by calling 330-857-9988 or visit everence.com/Northeast Ohio. Your financial journey, let's go. Everence offers financial products subject to regulatory requirements. Visit everence.com for details.
It's Norwayne against Triway with today's starting lineups. Here's Mike Breckenridge.
And they're brought to you by the good folks at Hubbard Insurance. If you have rental properties, look to Hubbard Insurance for great rates through great companies like Ohio Mutual Insurance, online at hubbardinsurance.com. Triway's the visitors, the purple of Mike Miller's Titans, 19-6. Mike in his 6th season for Triway. His 30th season overall in the area after 24 at Smithville. They will go this way. At one starter is Peyton Snyder, 5'1 senior. Snyder averaging 12 per ball game. Zoe Baker is a 5'7 senior. Baker averaging 7 a game. Alana Perman, a 5'6 senior, at 3 points a game. Sydney Frank at 13 a ball game, 5'9 and a senior for Frank. And rounding out the lineup is Haley Browning, a 5'10 senior at 1.5 per ball game. Norwayne under Jake Schaub in his 3rd season for the Bobcats. They're 22-2, and they will go this way at one starter. Madison Rupp, the 5'7 senior, averages 4. Ali DeMassimo's a 5'9 senior, 13.5, 5 boards for DeMassimo. At a wing is Ava Maybaugh, the 5'11 senior. Maybaugh 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists for the soon-to-be All-Ohioan. The other wing is Courtney Klein, the 5'7 sophomore. Checks in at 9 points, 3.5 steals per game. And rounding out the Norwayne lineup is Hannah Freilich, the 6'1 sophomore. Freilich at 10 a ball game, plus 11 rebounds a game. Those are your lineups, brought to you by Hubbard Insurance.
Norwayne and Triway just finishing up the starting lineups. Norwayne's going to be in their white tops, bottoms, red numerals, and gray and red trim. Triway in their purple tops and bottoms, white numerals, and white trim.
Number 20,
Ali DeMassimo, 13.6 points a game. Ava Maybaugh, 13.9 points a game. That leads the way for Norwayne. Two girls averaging 12 points for Triway. Peyton Snyder, 12.3. Sydney Frank, 12.9. The winner gets Chippewa. Chippewa, a 42-36 winner over Crestfield.
Don't forget, tomorrow night we have more girls regional basketball. We'll be over at Lake High School in Stark County, Division 6. And yes, another doubleheader from the area. Smithville tangling with Richmond Heights in the opener at 6 o'clock. And then 8 o'clock, Waynedale against Kenton Central Catholic.
We'll go ahead and take a quick break, come back, and really have the tip-off for this one right after this.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Need a tent for your backyard event? Call Arise Tents and Events. Having trouble finding a wedding venue? Create your own with Arise Tents and Events. Arise Tents and Events is a family-owned business proud to manufacture their own tents right in Sugar Creek. Available for rent or purchase, manufacturing their own tents allows them to ensure each product meets exceptional standards. Call 852-7000 for more information or visit AriseTentsandEvents.com. That's AriseTentsandEvents.com.
Both teams just getting ready to get out on the floor, and it's a reminder that at the end of this contest, Mike and I will be naming the Illusion Screen Printing Player of the Game. Illusion Screen Printing specializes in screen printing and embroidery and sublimated apparel. Located in downtown Worcester and online, they make your illusion a reality at Illusions Screen Printing. Hannah Freilich to jump center. And that would be Haley Browning for Triway, and Freilich wins the tip, and Norwayne gets the ball first. Just underway here at Elyria Catholic, regional semifinal action. Norwayne's basketball, Hannah Freilich at the elbow, now passes it to DeMassimo. She'll pop a three up, no good. Rebound Freilich back up, no good. Rebound Ava Mayball, and she goes up and gets fouled. And there's the height for Norwayne, paying dividends already.
Yeah, it's like, you know, we're just playing volleyball on the glass. You got 6'1", and then rebounded by 5'11". I mean, it's just a chore for Triway. They know what they have to do. It's a lot tougher to execute sometimes.
Free throw up, no good by Mayball. Ava, a 62% free throw shooter, 36 of 58. Again, Norwayne all the way to the state title game a year ago. Second free throw also no good. Rebound tipped around out of bounds, and Norwayne will retain possession.
Free throw shooting has been a bit of a concern. It might not have affected them now, but it's 61% as a team. If they're fortunate to get back to the Final Four, that's something that might be troubling.
Pass inside to Freilich, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound out of bounds, last touched by Mayball. Triway gets the ball. No score in this one, 7:36 on the clock.
By the way, the team that won the state championship and has almost everybody back, Portsmouth, is the team that would play the winner of this regional in the semi this year. Just to let you know if you want to look that far into next week.
Triway basketball now into the corner with it. And that is Elena Perman. Perman now goes back up top. That's Sydney Frank. Frank now back to Perman. Perman spins around, goes baseline, cut off by Klein. And the shot taken and made that time inside by Zoe Baker. So Baker has Triway's first 2-0 Lady Titans. Norwayne across half court. And Allie DeMassimo with it. Goes left wing to Klein, now top to Ava Mayball. Mayball spins around, now lobs it underneath to DeMassimo, puts up the shot, rolls around, no good. Rebound Freilich, back up and rattles it in. So Freilich's first 2. And we are tied at 2. Triway back the other way. And on this wing, coming baseline, there's Frank, goes up with a shot, no good. And the rebound goes to Ava Mayball for Norwayne. Off and running down the floor. Nice luck pass to the opposite block, shot up, no good that time by McKenna Hayden, got her own rebound, went back up, and I believe she got fouled. And they did get number 12, Peyton Snyder, on that foul, her first. And McKenna Hayden at the free throw line shooting 2. Just a 40% free throw shooter. And she makes it. Kennison Garrison into the game for Triway. Second free throw here for McKenna Hayden. Up, front iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Mayball back up, no good. And the rebound on the floor goes to Triway. And that was Zoe Baker on that rebound. Coming up the floor, there's Peyton Snyder. Snyder goes right wing with it. That's Elena Perman, now up top to Sydney Frank. Frank takes a couple dribbles to her right, spins back around to the left, now spins back around to the right, has the ball knocked away, and it goes right to Zoe Baker. Baker again knocked away and taken away by Courtney Klein. Klein to the hole, up, no good. A lot of contact, no whistle, and the ball on the floor, and it's tied up. Triway will get it on the possession.
Well, we saw in the first game, there's going to be contact. On both ends of the floor, there's already a lot of banging in the opening 2 minutes.
So Triway's basketball into the front court. It's Peyton Snyder. Snyder averaging 12.3 points per game. She comes near side with it to Zoe Baker. Baker takes the dribble, picks it up, needs to find someone. Still looking. Now she'll shovel it off to Sydney Frank. Frank's going to dribble to her right, crossover, ball taken away, going back the other way. That's Allie DeMassimo. Bounce pass opposite block, layup no good by McKenna Hayden, and the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touched, I believe, by Triway.
Norwayne has taken 9 shots in the opening 2.5 minutes. They've only hit 1, but they've taken 9. Triway's taken 2.
Unfolding similar to what the first game was. Ball lobbed into Courtney Klein. Klein into the paint. Klein a little runner. Up, no good, but she got fouled. And she will go to the free throw line.
Fouls on Triway's number 22, Elena Perman.
Got Elena Perman on the foul. And I believe that's the second on Perman.
Courtney Klein.
So free throw up by Klein is good. Courtney, just a 46% free throw shooter, 21 of 46 on this season.
By the way, that's already 3 fouls on Triway in less than 3 minutes, and all try to battle inside.
Klein's second one also good, and it's a 5-2 Norwayne lead. Triway with the basketball. Peyton Snyder across half court. Now she'll go up top with it to Kennison Garrison. Garrison now left point with it, gets it right back up top, now goes right side with it, and that's Sydney Frank. Frank around her girl down the lane and has it stripped away from Ava Mayball. Coming back the other way, there's Mayball on the wing. Now she spins into the middle, puts a little floater up, off the glass and good. Nice shot there by Ava Mayball. And she's got her first 2, 7-2 Norwayne lead. Triway basketball. And Garrison with it up top, now goes left point with it to Frank. Frank now goes back up top with it to Garrison, and now they get it to Peyton Snyder. She's going to set the offense up. Snyder thought about the step back 3, cut off by DeMassimo. Man-to-man defense being deployed by Norwayne, and Triway working it around the perimeter right at the moment. Peyton Snyder tries to get around Hayden, not doing well, and she's going to back it up, now go right wing with it, and that's Kennison Garrison. Picks her dribble up, has it knocked away, and picked back up by Sydney Frank. Frank to Garrison. Garrison left wing with it. And that's Zoe Baker. Baker now into the corner. Now back up top, and a three-pointer taken that time by Snyder. No good. Rebound Ava Mayball. Mayball off and running down the left side. She'll kick it out to DeMassimo. Nope, that's Hayden for 3, and it's good. McKenna Hayden. And Mike Miller's seen enough. He's going to call timeout. 3:46 on the clock. 10-2 Norwayne. We'll take the break and be back in 30 seconds on Local Sports Ohio.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home and farm.
Same name, same stability for over 120 years. The Apple Creek Banking Company, your hometown bank with 7 locations to serve you. The Apple Creek Banking Company, community banking. Done right, member FDIC.
Norwayne, very good defense. That's what I'm most impressed with early. They realize they have to suffocate Triway, can't let anything on the perimeter. Really, all 5 girls playing solid man. Triway's 1 for 3 with 3 turnovers in 4.5 minutes.
That's a testament to the defense, that's for sure. Up top with it is Kennison Garrison for Triway. She'll find Sydney Frank. Back to Garrison. Now she'll shovel it to Peyton Snyder. Uses a Garrison pick. Stops and pops for 3. In and out, no good. And the rebound to Courtney Klein. Klein's going to bring it herself for the Lady Cats. Across half court. Drifts to her left. Now back up top. Crosses over a couple times. Has the ball knocked away out of bounds by Frank, and Norwayne retains possession. 3:08 first quarter, 10-2 Lady Cats. Allie DeMassimo to inbound. Gets it to Hayden, gets it right back, and the Norwayne point guard will set the offense up. picks her dribble up, now finds Courtney Klein on the right wing. Down inside to Ava Mayball, turns, spins, puts it up off the glass and good. She gets in that far, that's almost not fair. 12-2, Norwayne with the lead. Triway across half court, Peyton Snyder. Cross court to Kennison Garrison. And a whistle, and they're going to get a hold, I do believe.
On the other end of the floor, that little high-low game, and they ran a down screen for Maybach. She just flapped left or right, as you mentioned. Great position. And what she has done in the first quarter, I've seen her before, she'll use the window inside that 5-6 foot range. So smart. You don't have to require as much touch in order to do that.
So Triway basketball on the inbound. Snyder up top all the way around to the right side. Now back up top to Kennison Garrison. Garrison goes right side to Frank. Frank gets it on the right wing. Now back up top to Peyton Snyder. Snyder to Brooklyn Lau, who's into the game. Back up top. And to right wing to Sydney Frank. Frank to the middle, has it picked clean from DeMassimo, going back the other way. And Triway hustling back defensively. Shot taken, no good, and they're going to get DeMassimo on a reach, I believe, over the top.
Well, if they are, it's going to be her second. So that might be big early. And it's something that Norwayne will want to watch later. Very aggressive, but a couple of quick fouls, and she'll come out. Norwayne's bench is not deep.
No.
7 is pretty much normally what they go to as a limit. 6 in big ball games. A lot of times we see that.
Snyder's going to pop a 3 front iron, no good. Rebound again by Ava Mayball. She's off and running down the floor. Top of the key, now right down the lane. Kicks it behind her, and a 3-pointer taken and made by Elise Weigel. Actually, check that. Madison Rupp. So it's 15-2 Norwayne. Up top for Triway, and dribbling to the right side. There's Frank going down baseline, bumped and fouled, and all of a sudden they're calling it a little closer. And that will be Courtney Klein picking that one up. So inbounding it, getting it to Peyton Snyder. Snyder goes middle, spins around, and backs it back up top. Good defense by Perman. A shot taken up. Bounced 2 or 3 times, no good, and Norwayne gets the rebound. Hannah Freilich. There's Ava Mayball, line, lane, shot blocked, gets the rebound, saves it back up top, and not controlling it that time was Madison Rupp. So that will be Triway basketball, down 15-2. They need a bucket. Again, the winner gets Chippewa. Chippewa led by Era Regan's 12, Delaney Marshall's 11. Took care of Crestview in the opener here, 42-36. Here it's Norwayne 15-2 out of the gate. Triway basketball, there's Snyder. Snyder goes right wing with it. Check that left wing with it, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Triway, Zoe Baker. Good hands that time by Ava Mayball.
Triway this year did a great job at hanging on to the basketball. They're a low-scoring team, offense, defense. Mike Miller's always preached in his career, 10.5 turnovers per game. In this first quarter, they already have 5 against Norwayne.
Ava Mayball with the ball, down the lane, right to the hole, lays us up and in. Little underhand scoop shot with the right hand, and it's a 17-2 Norwayne lead. Coming back the other way for Triway, Peyton Snyder. Passes it on the wing, and a whistle and a foul, and they got Ava Mayball. So fouls starting to mount up a little bit here in this first quarter.
Foul on the Bobcats, number 12, Ava Mayball.
It's team foul number 4 on Norwayne. And Zoe Baker will trigger on the sideline out near half court for Triway. Looking, gets it into Sydney Frank. Frank uses a pick, now goes left wing, and now back up top. And to the left side, Garrison now goes left wing with it. And Baker goes baseline, puts up a wild shot, and no good. That was great defense by Ava Mayball. Hannah Freilich with a rebound. Mayball, a little 10-footer. It's good. 19-2, and she's got 8. And it's been pretty easy for her in the early going. Snyder goes up top with it to Garrison. Garrison now the near side, and that's Brooklyn Lau. Puts a shot up, no good, and Norwayne gets it. And that was a block shot, actually, by the Norwayne Madison Rupp, shot taken at the buzzer, no good, and we've got 1 quarter in the books here. Our score at the end of 1. It is 19-2 in favor of Norwayne over Triway. Back in 60 seconds on Local Sports Ohio.
A&J Exhaust and Tire Center provides a wide variety of services at affordable prices, and they're committed to staying up to date on new technology in the auto industry in order to serve you with the best service possible. You have many options on auto repairs and tires, and they want to thank their customers for choosing A&J Exhaust and Tire Center, and especially for referring them to their friends and family. When you need help with your vehicle, they'll be here for you. A&J Exhaust and Tire Center will keep you rolling for less. Located at 3236 Dover Road, Worcester. At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served the area. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by 406 North Erie Street in Massillon or find us online at homeapplianceco.net.
End of a quarter in this girls' regional. Norwayne 19-2 dominant. 7 of 17 for the floor with a pair of threes.
19-2 here. Triway trying to get something, anything going right now. Anything. Peyton Snyder across the timeline. She'll drift to her left, now find Sydney Frank. Frank goes up top, and that's Garrison. Garrison now left wing to Baker. Back up top to Garrison. Garrison to Sydney Frank. Frank into the paint, spins around, puts up a shot, and it gets it to fall. Sydney Frank, her first 2. And they need her to get going for sure. 19-4, Norwayne. Coming back the other way, Ava Mayball. Into the front court. Drifts to her right side. Looks inside. Now goes all the way across court. And that is Annie Hennico who's into the game. Up top is Hennico. Right down the lane, puts up a shot, no good. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Triway. 7:03 to go here, second quarter. About a minute in. Norwayne to trigger underneath their bucket on the left. And that ball is going to be lobbed all the way up top to Madison Rupp, to Freilich. Right side, there's Ava Mayball for 3, and it's good. Doing it all right at the moment. She's got 11. And a 22-4 lead. Peyton Snyder finds Sydney Frank. Frank right into the paint, shot up. Nice move by Sydney Frank that time. And now she's got 4.
Yeah, that was a nice move. Slides through the defense, used the window.
And another nice move at the other end as Ava Mayball goes. And she is on fire. She's got 13.
Not only has Norwayne picked it up shooting, period, they're 3 of 4 from three-point land, too.
Peyton Snyder with the basketball for Triway. Up top to Garrison. Kennison now goes right wing. Shot taken by Baker for 3, no good. Rebound Freilich. Outlets it to Mayball. Mayball right down the floor. Stops and pops from 10, no good. Rebound Garrison for Triway. And she'll get it to Peyton Snyder. Snyder into the front court. Uses a Garrison pick. Now back up top to Garrison. Right wing, and that's Brooklyn Lau. Lau now up top to Peyton Snyder. Snyder just hasn't had any room to do anything shot-wise out top.
No, after 8 threes Saturday, Norwayne, they were obviously going to stick to her like glue.
And there's another shot there, a first shot for 3 by her, and it was back iron, no good. Rebound Norwayne coming back the other way, up 24-6. 5.5 to go here, second quarter. And Ava Mayball with the basketball. Goes between her legs. Now up top. That is McKenna Hayden. Hayden picks her dribble up, now goes right wing with it. Now inside to Freilich. Freilich turns, puts up a shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, back up with the left hand, no good. And Zoe Baker for the rebound for Triway. She'll get it to Peyton Snyder. Snyder off and running down the middle of the floor. She's going to stop and pop for 3. Back iron, no good. And Freilich with the rebound for Norwayne.
Triway 0 for 7 from 3. Takes us to a Norwayne time.
We'll go ahead and take the break. 24-6, 5:03 to go second quarter. Back after this on Local Sports Ohio.
The River Spotlight Athlete of the Week is Central Christian's Ruben Carr. Ruben had a 21-point, 8-rebound effort in a 66-30 sectional championship rout of Wyndham. Hi, I'm Aaron Dorkson at the Insurance Center Agency, and we're proud to sponsor this award. Contact me for a free home, auto, life, or business quote at 330-345-3111. We proudly represent Erie, Wayne, Progressive, and many other A-rated companies. Good luck to all area teams in the tournament.
Mack Oilfield Service wishes the very best for all high school athletes. Mack Oilfield Service provides hauling, dirt work, and oilfield maintenance across the region. Best of luck from everyone at Mack Oilfield Services. Norwayne just coming out of the huddle. And they will have the basketball when play resumes. Nobody's really in any hurry to get to their spots to get this thing started. Now we're ready to go, and Courtney Klein will get the ball into the front court for Norwayne. She'll go right wing with it, and now down low to Freilich. Freilich spins right into a double team, picks it back up, now passes it up top, and a three-pointer taken that time. Up, no good by Madison Rupp. Rebound, Freilich back up and in. Just using her size, she's got 4. And a 26-6 lead for the Lady Cats. Triway basketball. And right wing, Zoe Baker. Baker looking. Now she'll go up top to Kennison Garrison. Left wing with it, left point, and that's Elena Perman. Perman now gets it to Sydney Frank. Frank back up top, there's Garrison. Just nothing doing for Triway anywhere right now. Peyton Snyder with the ball now, tries to get around her girl, goes hard down the lane, shot blocked by Klein, and rebounded by Madison Rupp. Rupp across half court and gets it inside to Freilich. Nice bounce pass opposite block. Shot up, no good that time by Annie Hennico. Rebound Freilich, back up and in. 28-6 Norwayne.
Freilich's already got 8 rebounds to go with her 6 points.
Triway, Snyder all the way down to the hoop and passes it back out front to Frank. Frank wasn't ready for it, and another turnover for the Lady Titans. That gets Ava Mayball back in the game, replacing Annie Hennico. Sophomore averaged 2.5 points a game for Norwayne. Courtney Klein will walk it into the front court. 3:34 and counting, 28-6 lead for Norwayne. And shot blocked as Klein took it down the lane. Nice block by Zoe Baker. Triway out and running. Here's Sydney Frank. Back to Peyton Snyder. Snyder uses a pick. Now finds Garrison up top. Left wing with it to Frank. Frank goes baseline around her girl. Lost control of the ball at the last second. And out of bounds it went.
Yeah, it's too bad because it was a perfect move. She went baseline and just slipped right out of her hands. Turnover number 7 on Triway.
Now Norwayne doing a wonderful job of making Triway play way faster than they want to play. Ava Mayball is going to walk the ball into the front court here. Up 22, 28-6. And they're going to get a travel call on Courtney Klein, sort of nonchalant.
That's just the second turnover of the ball game on Norwayne. Coming in averaging 12, which is also a pretty good number.
Yep. So Triway basketball. Peyton Snyder into the front court. Dribbles to her left, now goes back up top to Garrison. Now right side with it, that's Elena Perman. Perman finds Frank in the corner. Now back to Perman, up top to Garrison. Tries to get it to Snyder, taken away by Klein to the hole. Nice nifty shot with the right hand, and she's got 4. 30-6. Norwayne lead. Threatening to become a runner here for the second half. 2:33 and counting. Up top, and now left side with it, there's Frank. Frank gets cut off and stops and pops from 15 and hits. Nice shot that time by Sydney Frank.
She's pretty smooth.
She's got game.
Yeah, you know why that she has been one of the leaders along with Peyton Snyder for Triway all season has been the 5'9" senior.
Courtney Klein with the ball across half court, and she'll go right wing with it to McKenna Hayden. Back to Klein. Klein's going to set it in the middle. Try to turn the corner, nothing there. Shovels it behind her to Ava Mayball. She's going to turn the corner and go down. Now kick it left side. There's Rupp for 3. Good. Madison Rupp has 5 and a 25-point lead for Triway. As they get across half court, Snyder goes left wing with it. Now up top to Garrison, right point to Baker, back to Garrison up top. Left wing, there's Zoe Baker. And a whistle, and they're going to get a foul, and it's going to be on Ava Mayball. Mass Lepley is your farming and estate management headquarters, featuring Ventrac, Ferris, Bobcat, Honda, and Vortex power equipment, Milwaukee power tools, and Carhartt clothing and footwear. Mass Lepley, your hardware in the country. Triway inbounding it. Peyton Snyder gets the inbounds. Still with the ball. Now goes near side corner, and that's Baker trying to get around her girl baseline, cut off by Bayball. She'll go back up top to Kennison Garrison. She'll go right back to Baker, back to Kennison Garrison up top. Takes a dribble. Now goes near side to Elena Perman, back to Garrison. Garrison now gets it to Frank. Frank spins around, back to Kennison Garrison. Garrison now goes right side with it. Ball knocked out of bounds, and last touch by Norwayne. Just nothing easy for Triway. Snyder gets it into the front court. Passes back behind her, and that's Garrison. Snyder gets it right back. Dribbles to the elbow, now passes it behind her to Zoe Baker, now near corner. And that's Elena Perman. Perman up top, and that's Kennison Garrison. Near side, Zoe Baker. Back to Garrison. Nothing there for Triway. Now on the near side, that's going baseline. Shot up, no good. They're going to get Ava Mayball on the foul. And I believe that's her second. Nice drive that time by Zoe Baker. Good, hard drive to the hole. Baker, 55% free throw shooter, 36 of 66. Free throw up, in and out, no good. Substitutions coming in. Courtney Klein back into the game. Allie DeMassimo back into the game. And must be some blood or something.
Yeah, it got a cut on her knee, I believe. That's what, so before Baker can shoot the next free throw, just get a little house cleaning with that. You joined us late. Chippewa 42-36, they're waiting Friday. So it looks like Wayne County will have to drive to Elyria once again for a 7 o'clock tip.
As will we, I'm sure.
Can you imagine how many people, honestly, if it would be
I know.
At the college?
Twice
Let's
as many.
just say, great place to have it. It won't, but I can dream.
I know.
On a neutral floor like that, that would be really good. Expect a big crowd here, but nonetheless.
Second free throw is good by Zoe Baker. And that cuts the lead to 33-9. Final 30 seconds here in the first half. Left side for Norwayne. That's Annie Hennico. Now goes up top. And now right side to DeMassimo. Courtney Klein gets it right back and loses control of it. Out of bounds. So Triway gets a chance to get into double figures here. Final 10 seconds. Peyton Snyder steps back, pops a three. No good. Rebound DeMassimo, and that will take us left side. Klein's going to get a shot off at the buzzer. In and out, no good. Halftime here at Elyria Catholic. And it's been all Norwayne in this one. They lead Triway 33-9. And we'll send it back to the station now for your halftime news.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
Life happens at full speed. Your internet should too. Introducing MCTV Accelerate Fiber. the fast, reliable internet that keeps your family seamlessly connected. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber is perfect for work, play, and staying connected with loved ones. MCTV, fast, reliable, built for the moments that matter most. Upgrade today and experience the difference. Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1. Stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2. Also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
Looking for a pre-owned vehicle you can count on? At Germain Honda of College Hills, our Honda Certified Pre-Owned program offers options to fit your lifestyle. Choose Honda True Certified for up to 7 years or 100,000 miles of powertrain coverage, 2 complimentary oil changes in the first year, and 24/7 roadside assistance. Or go with Honda True Used for great value. Special financing is available on select models. Visit GermainHondaofCollegeHills.com. Germain Honda of College Hills, just off Cleveland Road in Worcester, Ohio.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
So maybe you've heard of the river before, and maybe you thought, isn't that just a radio station? Well, not exactly. The river is a network of over a dozen stations, all across the state of Ohio. We're also a member of the Christian Music Broadcasters Organization, and we've been named their best station, not just once, but 3 times. And besides our music ministry, we partner with other ministries all around the world, including dozens of local churches. So, what is the river? We are encouragement.
I could be having such a terrible day, and it reminds me that God's here for us.
We are hope.
Our hope is in Christ. I want other people to experience that hope too.
We are showing people who Jesus really is.
I just want to be a blessing to others as much as they have been a blessing to me.
We are the river.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, Your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals, so you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
Some call it overplanning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Back here at Elyria Catholic halftime in this Division 5 girls regional semifinal. Norwayne on top 33-9. Bobcats halfway home to a third meeting with Chippewa Friday night for a regional championship after Chip defeated Crestview 42-36 in the first game here tonight. Norwayne has just been dominant. 19-2 after one, 7 scoring in the second quarter. For the half, Norwayne shoots 42% on 13 of 31. They were 4 of 7 from three-point land. Triway, meanwhile, 4 of 16 fielders, 25%, 0 for 8 from 3. Foul line, Norwayne 3 out of 6. Triway was 1 of 2. 21-8, the rebound advantage in favor of Norwayne. And the Bobcats only turned it over 3 times that first half. Triway turned it over 8 times. Norwayne paced by Eva Maybaugh, 13 points, 5 boards for Maybaugh in the opening half. 6 for Madison Rupp on a couple of threes. 6 for Hannah Freilich, who also had a game-high 8 boards. 4 for McKenna Hayden. 4 for Courtney Klein in that opening half. Allie DeMassimo, by the way, did not score. Came in averaging almost 14, but she didn't play much. Picked up 2 early fouls. Cats, just fortunately for them, didn't need her in that opening half. For Triway, Sydney Frank had 6 and Zoe Baker had 3. It was a tough half for the Titans. They knew what they were up against tonight. They just never got going for them right out of the gate. Norwayne convincing 33-9 with a half to go here at Elyria Catholic.
And it just goes to show you height is dominant in games like this, especially when the other team is not shooting well.
Well,
1 and out.
We mentioned Triway hit 12 threes in their district final win last Saturday over Keystone. They're 0 for 8 tonight. It was part of their game. Norwayne has crowded the three-point line, really never let them get space. And it's the second time they played. There's not a lot of secrets coming in this ballgame.
So Triway starts with the basketball to start the second half. And a three-pointer taken and made that time, and I believe that's Zoe Baker. 33-12 now, Norwayne with the lead. And Baker now with 6. on the contest. And Norwayne DeMassimo, she's going to fire up a 3 and hit. Allie DeMassimo. Just on cue, you mentioned her not scoring. Right back she comes, first possession, 36-12, Norwayne. Triway basketball. Left wing, there's Baker. Up top, that is Haley Browning. Browning now goes right side to Peyton Snyder. Snyder dribbles into the middle. Back out to Browning. Browning now left side, that's Baker. Now in the corners, Perman. Perman hard to the hole, shot blocked by Freilich. Goes to DeMassimo. DeMassimo down the line, right down the middle. Passes it near side, and that is McKenna Hayden. Hayden to Courtney Klein. Klein cross-court pass to Mayball. Ava now back up top to Allie DeMassimo. Near side, Courtney Klein. Klein on that left wing. Outside the three-point arc. Pass goes inside to Freilich. Back outside, up top to Mayball. Now cross court to DeMassimo. DeMassimo right into the paint, puts up a tough shot up, no good. Rebound, Freilich back up and in. Almost like she's a bully in there going after the ball.
Well, Triway has gone 2-3 zone to begin the third quarter, something they did not play at all. So Norwayne very, patient, worked her around, and then just crashed the glass.
And Triway still with basketball now. Up top, there is Perman. Perman now goes right side to Peyton Snyder. Snyder gets around Klein that time to the hole, off the glass and good, and a foul. Peyton Snyder getting her first 2 points of the game. Had 27 points in their district title win over Keystone. The Kilbuck Savings Bank is open on Milltown Road, serving Worcester and Wayne County. Find out what community banking is all about with neighborhood lender Scott Morgan and Lee Fitzsimmons. Kilbuck Savings Bank, member FDIC. Free throw no good on the other way. Nice pass by DeMassimo and a foul on Freilich. Beautiful wraparound bounce pass that time as DeMassimo beat her girl baseline. The help came and she did the wraparound right to Freilich.
Remember tomorrow night with 2 more girls regional games. Again, both in the same site up at Lake High School in Stark County. Division 6, Smithville, Richmond Heights, followed by Waynedale and Canton Central Catholic. 6 and 8 again tomorrow.
Freilich's first free throw, no good. Second one is good. So she's got 9, does Hannah Freilich. And coming back the other way, Peyton Snyder for Triway. She'll go left swing, three-pointer hit. Well, that was a 2-foot on the line, and that was Zoe Baker. Nice rhythm shot that time by Baker. 39-16 Norwayne, 5:40 and counting here in the third quarter. Up top, Courtney Klein. Near side, Ava Mayball. Out at the elbow, now down the lane. Gets it to Freilich at the block. Up, no good. Gets her own rebound, back up, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Baker gets it for Triway. She'll get it to Snyder. Snyder down the left side, goes up ahead. That's Sydney Frank, goes baseline shot blocked that time by DeMassimo. And here comes Ava Mayball. Down the lane, now kicks it back to Courtney Klein. She's going to fire a 3 in and out, no good. Rebound, Mayball back up and in. Second, third chance points are killer in this game. 41-16 Norwayne. Snyder thought about popping a 3 that time, cut off at the last second. Now finds Sydney Frank, now up top. That's Haley Browning. Browning to Peyton Snyder. Snyder's going to fire a 3 and hit. Give her some room, she can shoot. And it makes it 41-19. 5 in a row by Snyder. And that gets Jacob off the bench. He's going to call a timeout.
Well, he was upset at the other end of the floor because DeMassimo got hit hard on a screen. Wanted a call, didn't get it. So DeMassimo was a little bit shaken up. That's why the timeout on this end of the floor.
So we'll take the break with them. Back in 30 seconds on Local Sports Ohio.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
41-19, Norwayne with the lead. And they will inbound the basketball after the timeout. And Courtney Klein will pull the trigger. Gets it to Ava Mayball. Mayball. Triway going to extend that 2-3 zone and try to trap out of it now. Pass into the corner. Shot taken by Madison Rupp. Front iron no good. Rebound Mayball. Lost control of it. Gets it back. Gathers herself. Puts it up. Puts it in. Good patience by Mayball to make sure she gathered herself before she went up with that one.
17.7 rebounds in the ball game for Ava Mayball.
Stellar performance. Triway basketball down 24, 43-19. And Peyton Snyder is actually going to be an offensive foul on Haley Browning for a moving pick. And Norwayne gets it. Courtney Klein will inbound it. Triway again extending that 2-3 zone out towards half court here. Near side. Now Mayball again. She's going to lob it over to Madison Rupp. Rupp's going to go up top to Courtney Klein. Klein to Hannah Freilich. Freilich throws it away. Stolen by Zoe Baker, and Triway coming back the other way. Here's Peyton Snyder. Snyder. Bounce pass to the right side. That's Baker. Back to Snyder, actually up top to Haley Browning. Browning now goes left side with it. Back to the right post, inside to Hannah Frank. Nice job. Good curl route by Hannah Frank that time to get herself open. 43-21 Norwayne.
You know, after that disastrous first quarter, Triway's played better each period.
They sure have.
Already a dozen points here in the third quarter. They had 9 the entire first half.
Courtney Klein with it up top. Norwayne being very patient with the basketball now, up 22. 3:08 and counting here in the second quarter. Pass inside to Courtney Klein. Klein goes baseline. Nice pass into the middle. Shot up, no good that time. And that shot was taken by Hennico. Rebound, Sydney Frank. Back behind her. Now up top to Peyton Snyder. Snyder thought about the step back. Cut off that time by Klein. Now she's going to take a long three. Up, no good. Rebound, Hannah Freilich. Freilich finds Mayball. Mayball right down the middle of the floor. She's going to stop and pop for three. Good. 20 for Ava Mayball. She's the difference maker tonight. And a 25-point lead for Norwayne. Triway, Haley Browning. Right side, there's Frank. Frank going around her girl down the left side, loses control of it, and Freilich gets it. She'll get it to Ava Mayball. Mayball right down the lane, a little hesitation, up off the glass, and no good. Rebound, Hannah Freilich. Freilich inside to Mayball. Mayball, nice bounce pass to the block to Hennico, and she puts it up and in. That was right between the legs of a Triway defender that time, and she threaded the needle. 48-21 Norway. Three-pointer taken by Snyder, up no good. Rebound on the floor, and it goes to Browning. Browning into the middle, puts up a shot, blocked that time by Ava Mayball, rebounded by Freilich. Back to Mayball. Mayball crosses over, now passes it into the corner to Madison Rupp, open for three, good. Rupp's heating up. 51-21 Norwayne. And Snyder across the timeline, ball passed into the corner. Back on the wing is Sydney Frank. Frank going to dribble to her right side, go right down the lane, hard to the hole, up off the glass and good. Beautiful, strong move. She's had a couple of those tonight. And she's got 9, actually 10 of Triway's 23 points. Norwayne breaks that press pretty easily. Courtney Klein with it up by half court. Going to dribble into the middle now. Going to turn the corner, go down the lane, now kick it right to Mayball. She's open for three, in and out, no good. Rebound lost out of bounds by Madison Rupp. Hartley's Auto Repair is the place to repair your car for dealership quality work at value-driven prices, with veterans and civil service workers receiving generous discounts. Located off Lincoln Way East in Worcester. Hartley's. Looking to inbound it, now lobbing it, and there's Freilich. Opposite block, now she passes it all the way up top. There's Ali DeMassimo inside to Freilich, now back outside, shot taken. No good, front iron that time. And that was McKenna Hayden, offensive rebound by Freilich. Cross-court pass, there's DeMassimo to Hayden, now to Courtney Klein, near side, Madison Rupp, another three. Good. On fire, Madison Rupp.
She's got 4 threes and 12 points in the ball game for Norwayne.
Triway on the other end. Peyton Snyder lobs it up top. And that's Kennison Garrison back into the game. She had some good minutes in that first half. Bounce pass across to Sydney Frank. Frank with the ball, now goes right corner with it. That's Baker. Now back up top, and that is Garrison. Garrison gets it to Snyder. Near side with it. Shot up, no good. I think she was trying to lob that inside. Rebound Courtney Klein, and that will do it for the end of the third quarter. 3 in the books. All Norwayne, pretty much academic from here. It's the Lady Cats 54, Lady Titans 23, back in 60 seconds on Local Sports Ohio.
Look to the Bowman Group of drive-thrus for all your party needs. Bowman Beverage, Ice House, and West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester, and Gary's drive-thru in Orville wish the very best for all high school tournament basketball teams this season. The Bowman Group of drive-thrus are generous supporters of area youth sports teams, high school teams, and organizations in the area. So swing through, get all your party supplies, and help give back to the community in the process. Good luck to all area sports teams this tournament season.
Visit Runyon's Furniture now for the area's largest selection of outdoor and patio furnishings made in the Americas. Runyon's Furniture, located in Orville.
Runyon's Furniture in Orville. Come home to Runyon's.
End of 3 quarters, 54-23 Norwayne. They're shooting 44% for the ball game, 8 of 15 on threes, 4 of 8 for the foul line. Triway 37% for the night, 2 of 12 on threes, and only 2 free throws, 1 of 2. Rebounds 33-10. Norwayne the huge edge.
And Rupp again for 3. Front irons this one no good as play has started here in the fourth quarter. Rebound offensively by Hayden, puts it up, no good, as DeMassimo. Rupp with the offensive rebound, back up, no good, but she got fouled, and that foul's on Zoe Baker.
20 of the ball game for Ava Mabah, 12 for Madison Rupp, 9 for Hannah Freilich. That leads the contention for Norwayne. Meanwhile, Sydney Frank 10, Zoe Baker 8 for Triway.
Free throw up, no good by Madison Rupp. Rupp a 50% free throw shooter. Second one. Up. Good. Rupp with 13. And a 55-23 lead for Norwayne. Triway basketball, Peyton Snyder. Gets it to Sydney Frank. Frank uses a pick. Now goes back to Garrison. Kennison with the ball, still wanting to do something with it. And throws it and knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Sydney Frank. It's just denying the ball at its best right there.
12 turnovers in the ball game on Triway. Remember, they had 5 in the opening quarter. Norwayne's only turned it over 4 times tonight.
And Norwayne has the basketball. DeMassimo into the front court. Spins around. Tries to get down the lane. Now kicks it back. And Courtney Klein going to fire a 3 up. No good. Rebound on the floor. And it goes to Triway. That's Sydney Frank. Frank still with the basketball into the front court. Spins around. Now goes behind her to Peyton Snyder. Snyder now bounces it to Kennison Garrison. Garrison dribbles into the middle with a left hand, cut off, and a whistle and a timeout by Mike Miller. 6:39 to go on the clock, and we'll take the break with them. 55-23 Norwayne, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on Local Sports Ohio.
When it comes to your future, it's important to plan for the journey. With expert support and a full range of services from Everence, we empower financial well-being for faith-inspired living. Our financial consultants can guide you on your journey toward financial confidence. Integrate your faith and finances today with Everence. Get started by calling 330-857-9988 or visit everence.com/Northeast Ohio. Your financial journey, let's go. Everence offers financial products subject to regulatory requirements. Visit everence.com for details.
Sterling Farm Equipment will be having their annual Customer Appreciation Day March 10th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Wayne County Fairgrounds Event Center. Great deals, great food, and great fellowship await. Triway basketball, and Frank gets it, has it knocked away and taken away. DeMassimo the other way to the hole, off the glass, no good. And Frank tips it out of bounds. Norwayne will keep it. Winner gets Chippewa. Chippewa a 6-point winner in the first game here at this regional doubleheader, defeating Crestview. Shot taken for 3 by DeMassimo, no good, and out of bounds it goes. Triway will retain, or get the ball. Down 32, and Peyton Snyder gets it into the front court. Drifts to her right, now goes back to her left. Finds Kennison Garrison up top. Garrison now needs to do something with it. Picked her dribble up, finds Frank. Actually, no, now Frank has the ball. Tried to get it to Garrison. Bounces off of her. She goes and gets it. Now it's right side. And that's Brooklyn Lau into the game. To Baker in the corner. Baker's going baseline. Cut off by Klein. Shot up. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Courtney Klein. Klein up ahead. There's DeMassimo. DeMassimo back to Klein up top. And Norwayne will set their offense. Man-to-man by Triway. There's the left wing to Mayball. And now up top, there's Freilich. Freilich dribbling it around. Now goes to Courtney Klein. Klein being guarded by Sydney Frank. Now she'll bounce pass it to Hayden. McKenna tries to go inside, and not handling it was Allie DeMassimo. Turnover, Norwayne. 5:17 to go here, and Norwayne going to advance to the regional title game. Triway basketball. Peyton Snyder into the front court. Behind her, there's Haley Browning back into the game. Now right side with it, Sydney Frank. Frank turns the corner, puts up the shot. No good. And out of bounds goes to Norwayne. Right at the 5-minute mark. Mayball gets the inbound. She'll slowly walk it down the floor. Setting things up, now goes to her right, shovels it to DeMassimo. DeMassimo up top to Courtney Klein, back to Allie DeMassimo, open for 3. Front irons it, no good. Rebound, Mayball. Mayball, nice spin into the middle, puts up the shot, no good, and they're going to get Mayball over the back, as they should. And that will be her 3rd foul.
The rebound advantage tonight, 39-13, Norwayne on the glass.
We figured they would have an advantage, but that's pretty stellar.
Well, it was a similar advantage when they played last month. It's something that Triway knew they had to try and correct, and they've not been able to do it.
Snyder's going to pop a 3 up, no good. Offensive rebound that time by Baker. Puts it back up and got fouled. Baker's had a decent game for Triway.
8 points, 4 rebounds.
Yeah.
And this is, got a lot of seniors on this team. Snyder and Frank and Perman and Baker and Browning. So it's nice, you win 19 ball games, win a district championship. They came in second in their league. Northwest had a really, really good year. That's the only team that Triway couldn't beat. They were 10-2 in the pack. Northwest won the league. But outside of that, and as Mike Miller said, they lost to Norwayne in mid-January. They only lost 1 ball game after that, so they finished the year strong.
Free throws good by Baker. And she's got 10, 55-25. Norwayne with the lead and the basketball. Ryan Urban into the game for Norwayne. DeMassimo crosses over right down the lane, passes it to Freilich, up no good. Rebound DeMassimo back up no good. Rebound Baker for Triway. Gets it to Peyton Snyder. Snyder into the front court. Outside the 3-point arc. Goes baseline around her girl, does a little floater. No good, but a whistle and a foul. Nice drive that time by Snyder.
Even though Norwayne's going to win this one going away, they have missed a ton of chippies around the hole. All those offensive rebounds haven't led directly to points.
Yeah.
They could have cleaned this up a little bit better tonight if you want to nitpick against the Cats.
Well, they will have to clean it up against the much taller Chippewa team than Triway was. So free throw no good that time by Peyton Snyder. 65% free throw shooter, buries the second one. Back to a 29-point lead for Norwayne. Under 4 minutes to go here, 4th quarter. Allie DeMassimo dribbles into the middle. Now passes it behind her. There's Madison Rupp again for 3. Good. It's just been nice, easy rhythm shots for Madison Rupp.
Well, how about 5 threes and 16 points for Rupp tonight?
Shot taken by Snyder, front irons it no good, and the rebound to Freilich.
You know what? That might be player of the game stuff.
Might just be. DeMassimo into the front court. Now near side, there's Rupp again. Yep, there, that was the exclamation point.
Yeah, that determined it right there.
Another 3 for Madison Rupp. She's got 6 of them in the game. And it's a 61-26 running clock officially in this game. Up top for Triway is Browning. Browning gets it to Snyder. Snyder gets it to Frank. Frank crosses over, down the lane, passes it up top to Browning. Now right side to Peyton Snyder. Snyder right down the lane. Nice little crossover dribble. Throws a shot up over Freilich and no good, and a rebound to Massimo. Under 3 to go. 61-26 Norwayne will advance to play Chippewa. Ball lobbed near side, and that's Ryan Urban. Urban to Madison Rupp again for 3. No good. Rebound Freilich, spins around, up, good. Hannah Freilich.
Honorable mention for player of the game, 11 points, 15 boards for Freilich.
Maybe they need to cut that shirt in half and just share it.
Hannah's already won one. I'm good with giving it to Madison.
Me too. Nice drive that time by Baker. Gets fouled again. She's had a halfway decent second half. Not been afraid to take it to the bigger girls for Norwayne. And it's got her to the line a couple of times. Free throw is good. Baker actually leads the Titans with 13 points. So Courtney Klein into the game. Madison Rupp out. To a nice standing ovation from the Norwayne faithful. She played herself a game tonight. Second free throw, rolls around, falls through. 63-28. And Klein out near half court, gets it into the front court, goes to her left, now goes inside to DeMassimo, spins baseline, puts up a shot, no good, tips the ball, and it goes right to a girl, Annie Hennico, and she puts up a shot, and it gets wedged in the backboard. And it's wedged pretty good because 2 people just got their hands on it and knocked it out. Again, a 21-14 third quarter for Norwayne, and pretty much has run away and hid. There, we got the ball out.
Yeah, because the referee decided, look, I'm done with this, and you got some hops to knock it out. Thank goodness for that, man. We could have been here all night.
Yeah, Jake showed he did not have the hops. So 63-28, all academic but the final score. Peyton Snyder into the front court. Snyder goes left wing with it. Baker's going to fire a 3, in and out, no good. Rebound Freilich. Final minute of this one. And Norwayne would be happy to dribble this out if Triway would let him. DeMassimo now to Courtney Klein. High post to Freilich. Freilich goes near side to Ryan Urban, back to Freilich. Now up top to Klein, and near side DeMassimo. Ryan Urban with it. Now up top to Klein. Klein to Freilich. To Ryan Urban. Final 25 seconds to go. And Triway just going to let them drill it out as Mike goes through the final numbers. Down to 10 seconds, and Norwayne going to be a winner, 63-28. Final 3, 2, 1, and that's the game. Norwayne moving on to the regional title game, and it will be an all Wayne County final as they will face Chippewa. We'll go ahead and take a break and come back, and Breck will have the numbers right after this.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Need a tent for your backyard event? Call Arise Tents and Events. Having trouble finding a wedding venue? Create your own with Arise Tents and Events. Arise Tents and Events is a family-owned business proud to manufacture their own tents right in Sugar Creek. Available for rent or purchase, manufacturing their own tents allows them to ensure each product meets exceptional standards. Call 852-7000 for more information or visit AriseTentsandEvents.com. That's AriseTentsandEvents.com.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home, and farm.
Back here at Elyria Catholic, wrapping up a Norwayne win, 63-28 over Triway. Numbers look like this: 39% shooting for the Bobcats, 24 out of 62 tonight, and 10 of 22 from three-point land. Meanwhile, Triway 10 of 32, 31%, just 2 of 13 from three. Norwayne 4 out of 8 from the foul line. Triway was 4 out of 7. Rebounds 42-16 in favor of Norwayne. Norwayne also only turned it over 8 times. Triway turned it over 14 times on the night. Norwayne led by Eva Maybaugh, 20 from Maybaugh tonight, 19 for Madison Rupp, who had 6 threes. 11 of the ball game for Hannah Freilich, 4 for Courtney Klein, 3 for Ali DeMassimo, 2 for Annie Hennico, 4 for McKenna Hayden. Meanwhile, Triway had 3 scorers tonight, 12 for Zoe Baker, 10 for Sydney Frank, and 6 for Peyton Snyder. Triway bows out 19-7, and the Cats moving on 23-2, and we'll get Chippewa for the 3rd time Friday.
That leaves us with one thing left. We'll go ahead and take our final break. Oh, we'll just do it right on. Okay, that leaves our one thing left, and that is our Illusion screen printing player of the game.
Yeah, I mean, 6 threes, we talked about it. Madison Rupp, 19 points. Great effort for her on a night where a lot of people contributed. Rupp came in averaging 4, had a career night in the regionals. That's a special, special thing.
Madison Rupp, our player of the game. That's going to wrap it up for me. Norwayne against Chippewa coming up for the regional title. One more time, our final score, Norwayne a winner, 63 to Triway's 28. Have a good evening, everybody.